community is everything to me. I mean, it used to not be so much when I was growing up, but now that I'm grown and have a wife and 2 kids of my own and a business and the community is everything, because my granddad had a philosophy that you should put everything back into the community. So if somebody's doing business with you, say they're a car dealer, you should buy cars from them.
Front of house manager here at the farmer's table. So here at the farmer's table, you go back in our freezer, you won't find any product that's frozen. Everything that comes in, we get on a, whether it be daily or at least twice a week, fresh produce, fresh meats, everything that comes in, we're prepping it day of and sending it out. So you're getting the best local, fresh product, as well as everything with the bar. Everything we feature at the bar is going to be made in the Carolinas, or it's going to be made in Georgia. It's all the top quality stuff that's going to be located around us, and we're really highlighting that and giving the best that the Carolinas and Georgia have to offer. Mott & Sons, 13th Colony from Charleston, as well as we're carrying from Kickback Cove out of Bowling Springs. Not many people have heard of them. Carry their silver and their gold. It's really good stuff. Nice specialty cocktail list, sweet tea sangria, sorbet mimosas, killer Bloody Mary recipe that we make in-house on a daily basis. It's really good stuff.
Hey, I'm Liva Edie Davis, and I work for Performance Food Group out of Oakwood, Georgia. We are a broadline food service distributor, and we have partnered with Lenore and her husband since they opened the first store, 6 years ago? 6 years ago, and we are happy to say we're still here. Had a couple of Bloody Marys in my times, and their Bloody Marys taste like straight out of the garden, like we basically pulled vegetables from outside and put them in this glass, and then added their pepper vodka, which is made local, and it is the best tasting Bloody Mary I've ever had. Little horseradish and not sure what else. It's kind of secret what they do, but it is completely made from scratch, not out of a bottle.
What's your favorite dish?
We were here last night for the soft opening, and the pork chop was phenomenal. The duck was very, very good. Shrimp and grits is one of their great items that they brought from the other store here. They're featuring a culotte, a beef culotte, at this location, and it melts in your mouth. To me, it's better than a filet, but that's just my preference. But all their food was fresh last night, and like she says, farm to table, and it was fantastic. We thoroughly enjoyed ourselves.
What made you guys move from Kennedy Street to here?
We just outgrew it.
Yeah.
The building, we've been there about 6 years, and it wasn't big enough for us anymore. I mean, it has a 99-person occupancy. Here it's 250, so it's just something we desperately needed. I mean, we just outgrew it.
Okay. And is the menu about the same, or is it more expansive since you guys have a bigger?
It's a little more expansive because we're also doing dinner Thursday and Friday nights, and it's a little bit different as well. We're doing a lot more specials of the day. We have omelet of the day, veggie of the day. We have, we're gonna have like a French toast of the day, that sort of thing. So it's just we're trying to do 100% local now across the board. So it's gonna be a lot different for some folks looking at it, but that's the idea. We're trying to actually be 100% local from the farm to table.
And like it's a farmer's table, so is this like coincide with the slow food movement where it's strictly from the produce is strictly from farms to this table?
Yeah, for sure. It's not just produce, it's bread, meat, you name it. I mean, we prepare everything in-house. We don't just get cans of mayonnaise and stuff like that and open it up. We prepare all that stuff in-house. It's just wonderful. I mean, we've added on, since the reopening, we've added on 15 new vendors, local farmers.
Awesome. Great.
Ask about the history.
Okay, yeah. What about the history? Like, what's the history of the farmer's table?
Well, we opened 6 years ago, and we started out with 6 local vendors. Now we have over 30. We had about a 20-person staff when we opened. Now we have over a 30-person staff. So it just started out with a small idea. Me and my wife spent about 10 days in San Francisco in the fall of 2011, and that food there was just absolutely wonderful. All farm to table, everywhere. I mean, the farmers market in San Francisco is 10 times the size of the farmers market here. Oh, yeah. Everyone goes there. That's just what they do. And we thought, man, the food here is absolutely outstanding. And it's a direct correlation with how they prepare all their food. They get all farm to table local type stuff, and we thought Spartanburg desperately needs something like this. And so, in March of 2012, we opened up the farmers table and never looked back. Just been expanding ever since.
I'm really actually into the farm to table movement. Do you see like Spartanburg just setting a precedent for more restaurants like this to open up?
Absolutely. Ever since we opened, I feel like the farmers market has grown. More restaurants are doing local. There's more restaurants coming to downtown Spartanburg all the time with that concept. So I definitely feel like that movement is on the rise in Spartanburg, 100%.
I love this location because it's central to downtown. Everything that you do down here is really building toward an experience, so you can have a great dinner down here, walk around, and do everything you can possibly want. There's a lot more space in the other locations, so less waiting, and it's a lot more picturesque. I'm really enjoying it. The menu holds on to some old favorites and still gives some great new surprises. Really enjoyed our steak and eggs today, so definitely coming back. So I think I'm on a steak trend. It's actually one of the best steaks I've had in a while, and it ain't for lack of trying. But you know, everything they make with grits here is fantastic. So the shrimp and grits I always recommend, and I know they carried that over from the old menu as well. So so you're really not going to go wrong here. My wife tried the salmon today and said it was fantastic.
Are you the man? And the woman?
Definitely the woman.
Keep in touch.
Absolutely.
Don't worry.
For sure.
Just ring us when you're going. Yeah. And when you're coming down, we'll meet you at the bar for a Bloody Mary.
Okay, so this is the new location of Farmer's Table. I think it's spacious. It's definitely sympathetic to Spartanburg. I like how they just, they kept the brick and a lot of the wood. You feel like you're in a country setting, but also sort of a subtle urban, kind of modern urban vibe as well. It's good. It's really conducive to the environment. This is a salmon dish on top of a bunch of vegetables. It looks like collard greens. It looks like cabbage on top of it. Looks really good. It's definitely fried. It's really flavorful. It's not bland at all. It tastes like it has a lot of good herbs in it. You can taste different elements to it. It's really good mixed in with the vegetables that's on top of it. That's kale, I think. That's what it is. Really good blends. Mixed between salt and pepper and spices. Horseradish sauce adds to it as well. I definitely would give it a 10. Everything I'd expect from it.
Word. So would you come back?
Yeah.
You see yourself eating here fairly regularly?
I can't make any promises like that, but I mean, it's definitely a place I'd tell my friends about, family. Really good place, and I can see it's doing really well, and it definitely makes sense why, because of all the different things about it that I just mentioned.
Well, thanks, Porter.